Grammy, can you tell me your favorite joke in the whole wide world?
No, I will not.
Yes, you can. You please.
I did it already on there.
Grammy, you don't want to tell me your favorite joke in the whole wide world?
You've got it right there.
I want it again. The show all the time has passed.
I wish that I had other jokes.
Oh, but like, that's the one I want to see. It's like, time has changed and the joke is still stayed the same.
But what if I don't remember it?
You didn't remember the first time. We like you kind of messed up, and so we had to restart. That's why there's a cut in
Is
the
that
middle.
what happened?
That's what happened. Yeah. Grammy, what's your favorite joke in the whole wide world?
Well, there were two little skunks, and their names were In and Out.
Mm-hmm.
When their in was out, out was in, and when in was in, out was out. I think that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So one time, in was lost. Mama said, "Out, please go find in. In has been lost." Oh, it wasn't very long, and out came back with in. "How did you find him?" In, Mom said. "Oh, instinct." I used the one word wrong. I said,
No, you did it perfectly.
yeah, but I said it was out. He was supposed to be out and he was in. Well, anyway.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, I was like, wow, you did it so perfectly. That was a great joke.
For the first time, Atlanta voters had a choice between black and white candidates. Next stop.
Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Turmoil has engulfed the Galactic Republic. The Green Trade Federation has stopped all shipping to the small planet of Naboo.
And hey, since it's the 50th show, and on our first show we were first introduced to Swerve's house, welcome back to Swerve's house, because Swerve is here tonight!
Sit up there. Go ahead.
Your eyes are fabulous. Don't ever change.
No, I won't go.
Very important. Secondly, certainly that's about sanctions.
and the tougher sanctions will be quicker, Putin will be stopped.
I kind of get in the habit of turning this towards her.
Yeah.
Because there's been a time or two when I had all ready to roll.
Yeah.
And she wanted to when I wasn't here.
Mm-hmm.
And then she can just reach over and do it herself. If it's
Yeah.
pointed this direction and it's within reach.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first flush. She'll open it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I always hold it because there's been times when maybe the tube was kinked or something. And it popped out and squirted everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So holding on to it makes that less likely to happen.
Okay.
Can't underestimate how big this moment is, and for the world, John, as we look on, and of course this will be a big meeting to watch on Capitol Hill tonight.
I would have had a double pinnacle, but like who would guess, you know? Like I didn't have a bidding hand. Well, let's try it again.
The Russian convoy outside Kyiv continues to grow by the hour, now 40 miles long. It looks like U.S. sanctions on Russia haven't stopped Vlad one bit, as Russia is now warning that the U.S. can expect, quote, a strong and painful Russian response. So what does Putin have up his sleeve? Or is he just bluffing?
Too, right? This one's just the seat pad. Whatever part's yellow.
But I mean the back three
Yeah, and you have to learn to do it though. We're not in that mode yet. So whatever's yellow is the part that will work. To change modes, I push it forward again. Nope, that's not what I do. Hold on. There we go. I use the joystick to do it. Now my feet are highlighted yellow. Especially the modes are so important, like for the seat. And learning how to set it up. So you just have to use it. Driving around. What I usually do is I walk with Grandma. I walk in front of her. When she's driving. I just kind of coach a little bit. The way you get comfortable with it is by practicing.
Yeah.
Not having someone explain it, but actually trying the buttons. You're not going to screw anything up unless you like crash into a wall and take out the wall.
Annie Ellis used to tell me about all the letters he used to write. Come and help me, I'm about to die. I need help on the farm, because he knew they were good workers.
Yeah.
And you can have the farm and we'll just live here till we die. And I figured out that he must have been only in his 50s.
Yeah, like 54, I think, in the book is what it
Yeah,
said.
that's what I figured
51.
out. And he lived to be 90 something.
It was just all dramatic.
So dramatic. And then he was sort of cantankerous, so Grandpa and he got in a fight, and they never talked to each other, and it was hard for everybody. So there's some wonderful things about our family, but there's also hard things, you know.
Yeah.
People aren't always as nice as you'd like them to be, right, Sandy? There's always hard things.
I keep thinking you want my hand there, that's why you tapped. I was just super excited.
Your favorite joke in the whole wide world.
My favorite joke in the whole wide world. Well, here's Mark. He died too soon. These were fun. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 raccoons. Here's a little squirrel, and there's deer and a deer there and rabbit. And Uncle Ralph took her place, and somebody he'd call up and say, "Do you need groceries?" I've been really, really spoiled.
Do you need groceries?
I do not need them, no.
I just want to make sure you're eating.
Yep.
Are you eating?
And yes, Cassandra's been doing it for me for a long, long time, and I went with her this weekend and, well, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. I haven't been well lately. I mean, I lost weight and we don't know what was wrong with me, so I'm getting my strength back.
That's good. I'm glad you are getting your strength back.
Yep. This is something they have got me. This gal comes for 2 hours and she does cook for me and she cleans.
Yeah.
So Thursday she'll come and do my blinds here. She did that one.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to cancel because I don't have anything more to do, and I'll go over to get groceries over there if I have to. So everybody wants me. I'm getting Meals on Wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my third one.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll break free tomorrow or Thursday. Do you want a little mini ice cream cone? Okay, which of these do you want?
The right one. That's
Oh,
the left one.
black or
Yeah.
chocolate?
Yeah,
The right
chocolate.
These are too
Why
thin.
is the oven
I
on?
did that one already.
Oh, you did that one.
Yeah. That one started with me.
Oh.
That one and the puppies.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I started
Mandy and I
them.
did that. Okay.
I made sure that they had all the pieces before I
Okay.
gave them to you.
Mandy and I did too.
Did you find in? Mom said. Oh, instinct.
Have you ever seen that before?
When you tell it.
Oh, that's right. Dad had the peacock there.
Rationalize your way out of everything.
I have to press that thing, plus that thing on my...
No, you're supposed to have this on, and that's just in case you can reach it. But you're supposed to reach over a toilet. There's no.
It isn't over a toilet. It's if I'm in the shower.
Right, but how do you fall out of a shower, Grandma?
I sit in the shower.
All senior citizens should have Life Alert. That's what the commercial said. Mm-hmm.
They're trying. I paid $500 for that stuff.
You just want to hand me $500 just because? I'll take it.
On that last puzzle you did, how many pieces were missing? 5?
Oh, I threw it all out.
I get them from.
That's the only one I ever had that didn't have any puzzle like that. With that many missing, I'm not gonna do it. This one here, $750. I'm gonna go crazy. I think.
She says
Why?
that.
You always say that.
I said cool.
It's 500 was just.
We've got a 1,000-piece puzzle waiting for you.
No, I will not wear it. I will not use it.
Oh. Somebody just gave me 1,000 piece, and I have another 1,000 piece, and they're just.
This one here was.
I got TV to watch.
There you go.
This whole family's obsessed with puzzles. It's
Well, we're all retired.
Who's the Texas Ranger guy? He would have stopped.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris, yeah.
It's The Rock. It was The Rock. Dwayne
No, it's
Johnson.
the guy that used to be married to Madonna.
Stop it.
Sean Penn is filming a documentary in Ukraine.
In Ukraine. He just got across the border.
He's in Ukraine right now.
No, he's out.
Okay, why is he out? That's where all the action is.
He walked out. I don't know why he left. Why didn't he stay?
Yeah, commit to the project.
What are you doing? Are you filming?
No,
Yes, he totally is.
I'm not
You
filming.
have to have our permission. I don't know.
You're my family. You're my lifeblood.
No.
I'm not profiting off of this,
Well, you gotta ask permission, and you're stealing my image.
Oh my.
and I'm gonna sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some great footage of you yelling about rocks.
Is Lydia coming on Thursday?
The what?
Your home care person? Is she coming?
She's coming Thursday. Yes.
And then that's it?
And then I'm going to quit. I'm just absolutely don't have anything more for her to do. She's going to finish those blinds.
Well, she's gonna make you meals, right?
Nope, I'm not going to have her make meals. I'm
Why?
just buying
It
stuff.
doesn't
If
taste
I have
good?
to go over to Whole Foods and get it, I don't want her anymore. I absolutely told Cassandra that. I don't
what
want
about
her anymore.
rather than twice a week, what about just once a week
No.
so she can do your grocery shopping?
Okay. Say she
Scrubs?
goes grocery shopping with me.
Yeah.
$50 an hour. I can have a whole lot of groceries for $50 an hour. No, I'm fine. Cassandra and I went, Mandy and I went grocery shopping, and I found out I could do it. So, if I have to,
Well, okay, so what about this though? It's for your health and safety so rather than you have to change your bed, so she comes in once a week, changes your bed,
No.
scrubs your floors.
my bed is just fine. Cassandra comes on Saturdays and she helps me put it back together again. I
I'm
don't
not
have that kind of problems. I am strong.
I think it's just like they want you to eat and they want you to eat good food that
Right,
make sure
right,
you have all
right,
the
right.
nutrients.
But
So
she
that's
hasn't-
really it.
Like one day we fixed this tilapia fish and a vegetable. Blech.
No, do what you want to do. You're gonna
Yes,
do
I
what
hope
wanna
you guys will
do.
just let me do what I want to do.
Well, that's probably
No, no way, no way.
That's probably not. Gonna
No
happen.
how.
Not completely.
And then, see, it's Wednesday, Blue Bloods is on. And then Chicago PD on at 10.
So what TV show are you most excited to watch tonight?
None of them are really. Probably Blue Bloods is okay.
But
And
you love it.
Chicago PD is fine.
Usually you like your procedurals and like.
I'm a shoot 'em up. My favorite things are 48 hours, 60 minutes, 28 Dateline, and
Yeah.
40. Yeah.
The suspect made it appear to look like a burglar. They staged it to mislead the initial investigation.
Those years. But it would take a few more years before investigators began to understand what that crucial DNA test was.
You're taking a picture of me? Doing my crosswords?
Yeah. Grammy, your natural habitat. A routine.
And I'm not getting anything.
You will. You will.
Quilts there were made from my old square dancing outfits. Mandy had them in a big container, and her mother-in-law cut them all up and made them. The middle thing says, "Dear Mandy," or "Dear Cassie, I'm so glad you're in my life. Love, Grammy."
Mm-hmm.
That's in the middle, and then all those things just are just so precious. I look at them and I see what I wore square dancing.
Mm-hmm.
When she died, she had killed herself.
Yeah.
And my sister had gone through the same kind of depression and everything, my sister Agnes.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "I know exactly how Karen feels, but I could never do that because of my children."
Mm-hmm.
Well, nobody knew that Karen was an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And that was the difference.
Agnes wasn't.
And what?
Agnes wasn't an alcoholic.
No, never. She never took a sip.
Do you think that like Daisy and Mallory like blame us for it, or
They what?
do they think they like we didn't do enough for Karen?
I have no idea. Now, when Karen died, I would take Stacy to the dentist and different things, and then all of a sudden, there's nothing.
Yeah, it's tragic.
Every family's got it, I guess.
Yeah, Mallory lost her mom and her sister.
The what?
Mallory lost her mom and her sister.
Yeah, right.
Is she still in contact with Uncle Tim?
I have no idea. Now, when Stacy was married, Mallory wasn't there.
Oh, really?
So whether there was, something off between them, I have no idea.
Take Mallory's address and we'll send her Christmas cards, and because you can't stop the mail. You don't have to answer the mail, but you can't stop it. So even though you don't want us, we're still family. We'll still respect your privacy, but we're still here in case you want to come back or say hello.
Oh, one time she was working at the Anthony's, and we went in, and there she was, and she waited on us, and I gave her a big hug, and I know she didn't want it. And then Cassandra said they were in there, and Mallory would not wait on them.
Really?
What happened is beyond me. had so much fun with you. Thank you, my
I
darling,
did.
for coming. My grandson, my Colson,
My Grammy.
Mwah.
You want to kiss me again? Mwah.
Hi, my grandson. Thanks for coming. We'll see you soon. How do you like my car? Ain't that gorgeous?
Gorgeous car.
My Avalon. Okay. I'm off.
Still working on mine.
As former President Barack Obama says he's tested positive. So do several House Democrats who went on a retreat last week. And here's one last COVID-19 update for you. The U.S. is now starting its third year of the pandemic.